And a remote village in Jammu and Kashmir's Rajouri district is gripped by fear. A mysterious illness has claimed 17 lives in Badhaal village. That has left the entire region on edge as authorities scramble for answers. Badhaal has been declared a containment zone and strict prohibitory orders now ban all public and private gatherings. The village has been divided into 3 containment zones. The first zone includes families that have already experienced deaths. The second zone isolates individuals identified as close contacts who are being shifted to Government Medical College for continuous health monitoring. And the third zone covers the rest of the village. Officials are reportedly enforcing strict measures, from food monitoring to round-the-clock police deployment. This outbreak began on the 7th of December last year. 5 deaths were reported that day and the toll has steadily risen. The most recent victim, a young girl, succumbed just days ago at the SMGS hospital in Jammu. Chief Minister Omar Abdullah visited the village on Tuesday, prompting the fresh containment steps. Meanwhile, India's Home Ministry has sent an 11-member team to investigate the matter. This team includes experts from premier medical institutions like AIIMS Delhi and the Indian Institute of Virology Pune, among others.
Big agencies have arrived here. Our investigative agencies are present. Forensic departments from Chandigarh, Lucknow and a team sent by the MHA are working towards the purpose of finding the reasons for the mishap. I think such big agencies will tell us the reasons for this incident in the coming days.
Now, experts have collected samples, but the findings reportedly remain inconclusive. The symptoms of the victims include fever, sweating, rapid deterioration. No viral or bacterial infections have been identified so far, while neurotoxins were reportedly detected in some victims. Now, neurotoxins are chemicals that disrupt the nervous system and are suspected to be a factor. But what's causing them? That remains unclear. Meanwhile, the administration has sealed a local water spring because tests revealed traces of pesticides and insecticides in water. A special investigation team of the J&K police, meanwhile, is also probing the case, looking into possible criminal angles, questioning suspects and examining mobile data. However, no significant breakthroughs have been reported so far, as the mystery of the illness continues to be a major cause of concern. All right, let's shift our focus now. Our next story is about the Uyghurs in Thailand, who are currently facing the risk of deportation to China. On Wednesday, the United Nations urged Thailand to immediately halt the deportation of 48 Uyghurs trapped in the country's detention centers to China, warning that the group could face torture or inhumane treatment if they are returned. Responding to the United Nations, Thai authorities have denied any claims of immediate deportation of the Uyghurs. However, pressure has been mounting on Thailand, including from the new US administration over the detention of Uyghurs for over a decade now. According to reports, 48 men from the Uyghur community, a distinct ethnic minority, predominantly Muslims from China's Xinjiang region, were arrested by Thai authorities almost 11 years ago after they crossed the border to Thailand in an attempt to escape persecution in China. On Tuesday, Rushan Abbas, Executive Director of Campaign for Uyghurs, alongside members of the Japan Uyghur Association, raised alarm over the dire situation of the group in Thailand in the Japanese parliament. In a post on X, Campaign for Uyghurs stated that they urge Japan to take action and do everything possible to help end the oppression of the Chinese Communist Party, or the CCP, on the Uyghurs. After Thai officials denied deportation plans on Wednesday, China's Ministry of Foreign Affairs said, and I'm quoting, that the matter involves judicial cooperation between 2 sovereign states. What's more, this has also drawn the attention of the new Trump administration, with US Secretary of State Marco Rubio promising to press Thailand against the deportation of Uyghurs. You see, time and again, human rights groups and campaigners have alerted that Uyghur detainees were held in life-threatening conditions without access to lawyers, family members, or UN representatives. with some reports even suggesting the death of 5 detainees, including a newborn. What explains this? As per the Human Rights Watch, the detainees lived among poor hygiene conditions as well as received inadequate medical care, something which has been flagged time and time again. So much so that their living conditions have been described as hell on earth. And the recent moves by the Thai immigration officials, including asking detainees to complete new paperwork and photographing them. They've now raised speculations of their forcible transfer. Flashbacks of 2015, when Thailand deported 100 Uyghurs to China, sparking severe international outcry. With all eyes now on Thailand, what will become of the fate of the Uyghurs? We'll have to wait and see what lies ahead. Now, let me ask you a question. If you had to pick between the freedom to lead your life the way you want and earning money, what would you rather choose? Sounds tricky? We feel you. Especially when it becomes nearly impossible to escape the work-life balance debate. It's literally everywhere. While most seem to prefer a healthy mix of both, as per an annual international survey of thousands of employees, the choice is clearer than ever. And no, it's not money. International recruitment company Randstad has recently published its 2025 Work Monitor report. And for the first time in the Dutch firm's 22-year history of reviews, finding or keeping work that fits one the best has outranked pay. As per the survey, for nearly 83% of the 26,000 workers surveyed across 35 countries, work-life balance mattered more than drawing a salary. Also in line with job security. What led to this? You see, experts suggest the COVID pandemic led to a sort of cooperation revolution, with many also opting for remote or hybrid work models. Work these days is way more than just a paycheck, with workers demanding more from their employers in terms of flexible working conditions, job satisfaction and more. Even in the face of economic challenges and technological changes, where innovations such as AI are increasingly threatening to take away human jobs, all said and done, modern workers are making a conscious decision, where compensation is important, but so are other parameters that contribute to their overall well-being. And this needs to be hailed rather than normalized. So next time anyone asks you about this, you know the answer.